take it 1 guy in each end and then 2 in the middle. You got it?
Hey, I'm cockstrong.
Alright, man.
I got pissed off.
You got the cojones and you pick it up. Pick it up by itself. Alright.
Yeah, I picked it up by myself. You picked it up by yourself? I know it.
Like I fucking... Here, kick that stuff out of it. There we go.
Pissed off.
Why?
Pissed off.
Why? Sure problem.
You're not going to drop it, right?
Probably not. If I am going to drop it, I'm going to run it. Oh man. We just got to pick it up again. It's probably already been dropped. I know he did. He's mad. I barely touched it.
I barely touched it too.
He's an angry elf.
You hear me, Cuz?
What's up?
You call him Uncle Derek.
Hey, get that, pull that tag off. See that tag?
Hey, Uncle Derek.
And then we gotta go bring your side forward.
Hey, Uncle Derek. They don't want to go forward, Cuz.
I know, the
thing's up there.
Push it my way. Push it my way. Push it my way some more.
Love you, bro.
Find your pen up.
Back here. Alright, so mine will I know, but it's a little cockeyed.
It's alright, I'll straighten it out.
Sure. You got a lot of balls, brother. You got a lot of balls, bro.
I got the big ones, bro.
Fire, because I'm in. Go up. All the way.
I'm in. Yep.
Perfect, bro. Perfect.
And caption. It's in. We're good. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to the rear axle installation phase of this GMC Savana 1500. In the last video we opened up the original rear end and found that all of the gearing inside was absolutely destroyed and chewed up into pieces due to a failed bearing. If you missed that video or would like to go back and re-watch it, just check the link down in this video's description and it will take you back in time. We have received a replacement used junkyard unit. Like I mentioned in the first video, the new units are no longer available, and there was actually case damage to the old rear end, so it was not rebuildable. That being said, we chose the best option, and that was to go ahead and replace this with a used salvage yard unit. I do believe this has less miles on. I think it's got like 60,000 on there or so. So it should be in good shape. However, I'm still gonna pull that cover off and we're just gonna do another inspection on the internals before we actually finalize everything and put this back together. But before we do all that, I'm gonna put a few of these bolts in to keep this thing in its position and make it stay safe so it doesn't accidentally fall out and hurt my toes, because that would be bad. All right, let's get this other side over here. One bolt's already in place. See, I got the other one. Oh, there it is. It's on my floor. I got it. There's my other bolt wrench all. All right, let's get this thing bolted in. Come on, get in there. Almost completely safe, almost. Not all the way, but we're getting there.
Está sofrendo. Não chorei. Não pensei. Não fez falta.
More better. There we go. Oh no, I don't have any more nuts. There it is. Got one. Had extra washers. Oh, there they are. they fell out of my lap and rolled across the floor. Not good. Now, these should be tightened down equally, because if they're uneven, it can actually pull that bolt kind of around, and you'll have one stud sticking out down to here and one stud that's super, super short, and that's just, it's just not good. You don't want to do that. See how it drew the axle up against the leaf spring? Dude. That's good for now. Let's hit that other side real quick and then we'll pop this cover off. Moving on over. Good. Okay, Trans Jack, we're done with you. See you later. Alright, so because we did this same type of similar procedure in the first video on this truck, I'm just gonna zip through this real quick like. Now we're gonna pull the cover off just to make sure everything inside of here is looking good. We believe that it is, but I don't like to assume. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, there it is. Ew, nasty. Oh yeah, this one looks much more better. I'm sure you know by now there's only one way to get this cleaned out. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, that's how. Alright, this is all done draining now. Let's just wipe out the last of it. And we can go ahead and get this cover back on. Now, I'm not going to use this cover because it's rusty and ugly. And the cover that came off of this was not rusty and ugly. So I'm going to use the cover that originally came with the van. I've already gone and cleaned it up. So we just need to set these bolts up in the new cover and torque this thing on. The gasket's in place. Set that right up in there like so. And as always, I'm going to put all of the bolts in before applying any torque to any of them. Reason being, for example right here, if I were to tighten this down now, some of the bolts are not lined up with the threads, and we'll have fitment issues, and that would be bad. And just for fun, let's go ahead and torque wrench these. Why not? This torque wrench uses silent clicks. They're visual clicks, so to speak. And 29 clickage. Yeah. It's highly scientific. There we go, 29. again. All right, let's go ahead and get the fluid installed. Now I'm gonna do something a little bit different here. See, my hand hurts today. My thumb's a little swollen because I was driving around one of those skid steer track loaders all weekend, tearing down some trees at my house. And my thumb is kind of sore, so I don't feel like squeezing this bottle very hard. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different to get this oil up and into the diff case. You guys might like this one. So I've taken the cap from the bottle and I'm running this hose through it. You see we've got a pretty decent fit and seal right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this hose into the bottle. We're gonna screw it in. Now this might work out. I might just end up getting like an oil explosion all over my face, which would not be cool, but hey, at least my thumb won't get re-hurt again, I suppose. So, got the bottle. The hose is all the way down here at the bottom. This end of the hose is going into the rear end here. This is gonna work. So the reason why I think this has potential to explode on me and give me an oil bath is I'm gonna use air pressure to send this fluid up and into the differential, because I can get a hole poked in it. Come here. There we go. Oh, we're leaking. Not good. All right, now the key is going to be moderating my finger. Yes. There it goes.
I only got 2.
I don't know. They're on the rack. Hey, look, it's working. How about that? Yeah, let's go back up top, check that view out. That looks good down here. Moving on up. Watch the tube, you'll see the fluid coming up. This is actually working. As long as I can keep pressure low and don't blow myself up. Should be good here. Trouble is this little hand valve air nozzle, it can't regulate pressure, it can only regulate flow. So I've got to put some pressure to it, let it disperse, put more pressure to it. But if you hold pressure in there, it'll just overpressure the bottle and blow up. Now you guys know me, I've got to tempt fate a little bit. Get ourselves a good visual on what's going on here. It's great. All right, one bottle done. Next. All right, bottle number 2. Here it comes. It's totally working. Oh, too much. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Okay, bottle number 3 is installed. Coming up the tube, here we go. I don't want to go too fast, because if this bottle explodes, it'll be an Exxon Valdez all over my leg, both of them, and my toes, and my socks, and my shoes, and that's going to be a bad day for me. Right, that's 3. I think we're good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't take any more. It's full. All right, Let's just get this little cap back on. Plug, cap or plug. Click. All right, parking brake cables can go back kind of where they're supposed to be routed. Here's the differential vent tube. I'll reach up and plug that guy in right now. That's done. Let's see. This is the bracket that we already have over there, so we don't need this one. Oh, how's this gonna go? That one goes in there. And then I've just got to get the cables on. Here, let's get this one on first since we're over here. Cable click. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting those ABS sensors. You guys were supposed to remind me about those. There we go. Nice and shiny. Come out, please. What are you doing? Reverse click. Oh, it's gonna strip. No, no, no. I do not accept that. We're gonna need some lube here. Lots of it. Now let's try a less worn Torx 30-bit. Get that in there. And we'll apply some linear impacts here. Try to break up some of the rust. Gonna break loose? No, it's not. This isn't cool. It's not good. Oh no, I just broke my bit. I think the bit just broke. Heard it crack. Okay, here's the plan. That bit is not fitting in there very well because all of the surface right here is rusted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit this thing with a chisel and hammer and kind of swage the face of this down just to close up some of the space where that bit is supposed to grab. And then maybe I can tap that bit in and get a good solid grasp on it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Either way, we have to escalate at this point. There. Now the space of that is, or the hole is smaller. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that fit nice. That was very tight. Question is it going to be enough to break the threads loose? And something will. Nope. Yeah, we're done now. Stripped it right out. Okay. Escalation, level 6, immediately beginning now. Alright, so before I start welding stuff to this nut right here, or bolt or whatever, I'm going to try to air chisel it and get it to turn. No. Yeah, there we go. She turned. I win. The miracle of linear impacts. Come out, old sensor. Because I can. Okay, so here's the old one, which was the original to the car. Let's go ahead and stick that guy back in. wiggle it some till it makes it to the bottom of the hole. This is kind of hard to do with a bum thumb. There, got it, seated, good, hooray. Click. Secure, good to go. All right, while we're here, parking brake cable, that's next. Let's just secure that right here to the axle. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and put the shock absorber on. Here's our bolt. And, oh, look at that. That lines up beautifully. That's perfect. That makes me happy. Click. All right, let's go see if the other side is going to give us any grief. Let's see. Here's our original sensor. Again, covered in metal shavings. Let's go ahead and give that a good wipey down. Get rid of all that metal on there. Because magnetic sensors are not going to work very well if they're covered in metal. Okay. And you. Hey, it turned. That was fast. Reverse click. Alright. That one worked. Good. Less grief. I can appreciate this. O-ring lubricant. It's actually just penetrating oil, but it'll work. And as we shove it in, we give it a little twist from side to side. That way the O-ring doesn't get bound up and tear. Clickage. I'll re-zip tie this later. Click. Aha! Yeah, they're easier to put on than they are to take off. That's for sure. Get in there. Good. Sweet. Okay, with the exception of the brakes, I just got to get this drive shaft back in. That will be our next maneuver. I think I should wire wheel that a little bit and clean it up. It's got a lot of rust on it. I can't like it. Flap wheel to the rescue. Just to knock some of that dust off. That'll do. All right, drive shaft. Go to your home, please. Right there. I think these are 11 millimeter. Let me check. I got a wrench in my chair. Yes, it is the 11. Pry bar. Where's the pry bar? Need a pry bar. You can't pry bar on a drive shaft. That's what's holding it from turning, so I can put some clickage on these fasteners here. There we go. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, drive shaft's in. We're good here. That on there. Let's go ahead and get our caliper back in. And yes, I'm aware this rotor's kind of scored up a little bit. It's from a previous pad slap brake job, but they decided to not do anything about that at this time, so my hands are tied. Bolt number 2 going in. Click. Manual clicks. All right, one more brake caliper to go. But I better make good on my promise to zip tie this wire back down to the axle. There we go. Nice. Over on the passenger side, I just hit this with the polishing wheel to de-rust it, clean it up, slap on the rotor, straighten out this bent backing plate a little bit, and then we'll go out and hit the road. Nice and shiny. Good. No interference. I like it. Oh, pads are falling out. Well, good. Get back in your home, please. There you go. Bzz. Pre-click. Give it a shove. Actual click. There we go. Got it? Cool. Good. Noises? Negative. Stay. Alright, let's get the wheels on this thing and then we'll hit the road. Alright, it's wheel on, test drive time. Alright, it's wheels on and test drive time. Okay, let's do a recap real quick. Make sure we didn't forget anything. Looks like we got ABS sensors both installed. Wheels are bolted on. Drive shaft is in. Covers on. Fluids in. Cables are there. Let's see. Yep. Wheels are both on. Sweet, good to go. Let's go and let this down, torque these wheels, and get it out of here. All right, let's maneuver ourselves into this little crevice right here. And begin engine starting sequence now. Thing hasn't run in a few days. Lives. All right. We're gonna go into ABS and see if those codes were caused by those cruded up wheel speed sensors or if something else is going on. I haven't even addressed this yet. Been waiting for the axle to be complete first. Clear codes. Yeah. Codes cleared successfully, sure. Oh, all right, they cleared out, lights are off. That's good. We're not going far though, because it ain't got no gas in it. It's already beeping at me. What's going on? Seatbelt, safety? Sure, why not? Click it or ticket and stuff. I know. Oh my God, you drove before putting your seatbelt on. Criminal. You should lose your license. Customer states rattle noise. No, seriously, that stuff actually happens. Cool, no weird noises out of the rear. It stopped. Oh, by the way, it went. We actually got forward motion out of it. Forgot to address that. And there's our low fuel warning. Yeah, once around the block is gonna be just fine for me. Because once that indicator comes on, I'd say it's got a, what, maybe 2 gallons left, 30 miles or so. Okie dokes. Let's get out of here. Alright guys, for what it's worth, I'm gonna call this one good. My work here is complete. We have made the van go forward again and fixed the grenaded rear differential assembly, sort of. So on that note, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Actually, the series of videos. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. If you missed the first part of the series of this video, please, again, check down in the video's description below, and it will take you back in time. So, again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Bye. End of transmission.